Hi, thank you for tuning into Healthy Accord, where we share the rules and regulations that has been followed to bring about healing oneself accordingly. In our human existence, we know when we come to a traffic stop sign, we should stop. We know when we come to a yield sign in traffic when we should yield because there are symbols, there are guideposts on when to go and when to stop and when to allow one to merge. It so happens that the powers that be from the cosmos have these guideposts, these stop signs, these green lights, these yellow lights here for us. And it is up to us to accept it and apply it to our day-to-day lives accordingly. I have found through the lunar wisdom that the insight and guidance, oftentimes definite rules and regulations, are meant to help support one to stay healthy and not be intruded upon by certain lower vibrational energies, especially if the action for that day it's saying don't do this thing, and if you do this thing, it makes you a susceptible target. It makes you a susceptible target to such and such if you do this thing. Well, after observing that for a good period of time, I have since implemented into my day-to-day activities for 2+ years. So that's why I'm on here to share this information, because I believe it is the truth in supporting us humans, especially when we know we want to feel peace. We want peace, we want love, and we want a goodness, good things. So I hope you find the lunar wisdom supportive to you, and consider subscribing to the channel, and so consider liking this video so that many people can find it. Today I shall be speaking on the 17th lunar day, and at the juncture of the 17th lunar day we should be entering a full moon. I love that we have arrived at this point, because one thing you, my human brethren that's watching this, you can attest to if you do monitor the moon phases, you have come to notice that on full moon the waters behave a certain way. The ocean specifically behaves a certain way. You will notice that certain pressure points, institutions in our civilization, they experience certain pressures. I'm not going to elaborate and say what those pressures are, because if you know already when the full moon is happening what our day-to-day activities tend to be. I did know that. I absolutely knew that. So I knew to be cautious around full moon. That was way back in my past lives of this lifetime. Years past. Upon coming to the lunar wisdom guidance, and I then read that, oh my goodness, why did no one tell us this? Yes, why did no one tell us this? That each day of our regular day of the month, it is controlled by cosmic laws, cosmic rules and regulations. So, without any further ado, here is what the guidance for the 17th lunar day is speaking on. Each day starts with a symbol. The lunar wisdom gives each day with a symbol, and those symbols can lead to telling us what to expect, for that particular lunar day. The 17th lunar day, the symbols are the grapes, bell, as in the bell that rings, grape cluster, alarm, It is also said the 17th lunar day is Shakti day. Shakti is a goddess. It is a women's energies day. It is a day of accumulation, fertility, joy, and inner freedom. Women's energies is transformed, and on such a day we are guided to use warm wine or cold dry wine. And the powers that be also are speaking to our intimacy dalliance that we tend to engage in for those of you who are in relationships. They're saying that the sexual energy increases on the 17th lunar day, and it allows you to use energy with maximum impact. Interpret that as you will. The 17th lunar day is also said that people have increased intuition. There is a feeling of enlightenment. And the first half of the 17th lunar day is favorable. Unfortunately, the second half of the 17th lunar day, not as much. So any good luck or blessings that comes with the 17th lunar day, and you want to absorb it as much as possible, do things accordingly on the first half, so that the second half you can just rest and not do anything important. The 17th lunar day is saying that it is one of the best days for wedding since ancient times. They, the cosmic powers that be, goes on to list for us the specific lunar days that they recommend to be the best day for weddings. So you're marrying this person that you see yourself being with forever, for this lifetime. You likely may want to check, read in on what these days are talking about. So the cosmic powers that be are saying the 12th lunar day, the 16th lunar day, and the 17th lunar day are good days for marrying. The bright aspect of this day is love. No housework. None only was necessary. Sidebar, as someone who is learning how to rest, I can just tell you it's been 2+ years since I've been implementing these guidances into my day-to-day activities planning. When I come to this juncture that says just rest, I struggle with it. Okay? So I struggle with it, and I'm getting better. It's been 2+ years, counting, going on 3. I am getting better with it when they say rest, no housework. I'm like, but I have that task that I was really hoping for to finish in today, and I was really hoping to just do that little thing to just complete it. Like I said, I've had oopsies moment when I started doing this, but I now know how to make myself rest. So only do what's necessary. Cooking is one of the things they consider what's necessary. Anything else, let it wait for the next day. For business, no serious negotiations. Now, they understand we have intuition. Our intuition connects us to them, the powers that be. Our intuition connects us to our guides and guardians. I invite you to consult with your guides and guardians, okay? In trying to navigate, what do they mean by no serious negotiations? And even if you are forced to do something for your day-to-day job, say a prayer, consult with your guides and guardians, speak from your heart. They're just an intuition away, something like that. The 17th lunar day is saying that the energy of this day is so free that it does not favor any work. So having rested, one should take a walk on that day, on the 17th lunar day, and you will create a good mood, a cheerfulness for the rest of the lunar month. Now that part I know to do. So I relish in that. I'm like, okay, so if I do rest, sometimes I grumble with that. I'm like, okay, fine. If I do rest, I can go for a walk. And when I go for a walk, that's the good luck that's going to carry over for the rest of the lunar month. Sure. You know, I make sure to do that part sometimes if I don't forget. The 17th lunar day is also saying dreams of this day may carry realization of sexual energy. However, the dream does not mean passionate desires. So sometimes in a dream there is a sexual revelation or experience that will be had, or sexual thing that will be seen, but it is not that. It simply means that the ability to creatively realize through communication with the opposite sex. So that's my interpretation when, you know, sexual dreams is experienced on the 17th lunar day. They're asking you to communicate with the opposite sex. Yeah, it's a communication thing. Yeah, I'll leave it there. Health wise, women can experience strong stress on the psyche. So I do my part there to protect myself and just, again, apply a lot of these best practices so that I reap a lot of the benefits. That concludes the insight and guidance here from my notes for the 17th lunar day. Do consult with your intuition. Do consult with your guides and guardians about anything you've heard here. And should you click into the website and read the healthy details that's there, again, consult with your guides and guardians to peek into or get confirmation from them. If you are leaning towards the doubting side, do get confirmation from them. I do believe all of this. I have been applying it 2+ years, going on 3, and I intend to apply it for the rest of my human life here on earth. I hope this teaching, sharing is supportive to you, and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.